Good morning everyone, today I'm sharing the 2 things that changed my photographer's life forever. Let's go! Alright guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to a new episode. This is Pierre and today we are in a random industrial area in Chicago. I want to share with you just 2 things, it's super short, that completely changed my photographer's life in terms of how I was shooting. So let's get right into it with number 1. Alright, number 1 is something I use to shoot 98.99% of the time. So here's the problem. Sometimes your focus point in your camera is misaligned with your subject, meaning you have to move it around. But there are many situations where you don't really have time because you're gonna miss the scene, you're gonna miss your subject and all that. So there is this technique called focus recompose. As its name explains, you have to focus and then recompose, and it's pretty awesome. This is how it works. Boom. I love that little camera, by the way. It's so fun. Let's do it together. Grab your camera, go in AFS, meaning single shot focus, and also in single point focus. Now imagine the scene I want to capture is actually that quadrant. My subject is in the corner over here. That's you guys, okay? Instead of shooting like that and moving my focus point to be in the bottom corner, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave it in the center. I'm gonna go towards my subject. I'm gonna half press it, which means it's locking focus, and then I can recompose like that and clack, I take the photo. This is magic. So if it doesn't make sense, I'm trying to overlay a video just to show you how it works. It's super practical when you're shooting people and you're trying to grab the environment around, when you're shooting wedding, when you're shooting moving stuff, and you don't have time to move the point around. That is very practical. Now remember, when you're recomposing, don't recompose towards your subject or further from your subject because it's gonna get blurry. So something I've been using for years now and it saved me so much time and it's super practical. Yeah, I just love it. That's all, you know half of the tricks now. Let's go over here and talk about point number 2. All right, point number 2 guys, another random location right here. This is perfect. A few years ago when I used to take photos, I would get really confused about most of them. The reason was I was trying to get that wow factor and most of my images would turn out like meh. It was really bad. Anyway, the technique I want to share with you right now is something you can practice with whatever camera you have. It doesn't matter what you have, even if it's your phone. It's all about isolating your subject. So the day I discovered that when I take a photo, if I ask myself, who is my subject and how can I make my subject stand out of its background, its element, it totally changed everything in my photography. It made it look 1,000 times better. And this is something I highly encourage you to do. There are several ways you can achieve to have your subject stand out of a background. First of all, it could be placing your subject on a very uniform wall, meaning a person is going to stand out if the wall is totally white or if it's totally yellow, if it's totally green, whatever. Very uniform background, something that sticks out or something that is opposite to the color of the background. Another way is use negative space in a frame. For example, if there's a sky and you buy a mountain, shooting the mountain but putting your subject onto the sky will actually make a huge difference. The first thing people are going to see is that tiny guy standing on the mountain. That's going to look absolutely insane. That is called having your subject stand out of background. The last way I'm proposing you to try, and you can leave other ideas in the comments, is by using a lens shooting at a super shallow depth of field. So a very small f-stop number. It's going to blur out the background, which means the crisp and sharp subject you have at the front is going to stand out massively in your frame. And that's why a lot of people just love those shots with like creamy bokeh. If you have techniques or ideas about that, how to make your subject stand out of the background, please leave it in the comments. It's gonna help everyone and I'm super curious also. I'm always looking for new ideas. So I hope this has been helpful. I want to invite you to come over to Instagram and just share with me your Instagram, DM me, send me your stuff. I want to see what you guys create and show me examples of, for example, shots you took where you had the subject stick out of the background, or if you're using the focus recompose, show me all that. I'm super curious. A lot of you have awesome work. You almost should be with me on the channel. Now, with that being said, a lot of you knew that I was supposed to be in like a paradise island location right now. That clearly doesn't look like it, but just to give you updates, yeah, our thing in the Maldives got cancelled, which means we had to find a plan B, which means I am shooting from the end of the week. I'm gonna be shooting in the Philippines and also other paradise islands. It's going to be awesome. So if there's any like topic that you want me to discuss while I'm in tropical islands, let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll be in India after. So let me know if it's street photography, if it's tropical beach photography. I know maybe beach photography is difficult for you. I'm being serious. The light's so strong, it's not that easy actually. Or underwater photography, all that. Just let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to share with you what I'm shooting and all that. I'll take you on adventures. There's gonna be another YouTuber who does like great videos, so it's going to be exciting. If you've seen the video that I shot in Indonesia, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm super excited. Got a lot to share with you guys. One more video in Chicago and then it's gonna be tropical. So with that being said, guys, remember there's a SUBSCREB button. If you have not subscribed, hit that button, smash the notification bell. It's gonna make a huge sound. It's gonna be awesome. My tripod's like falling right now, so I'm gonna let you go. Leave a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, how your day is going today, and if you've been shooting this weekend. And remember, guys, if you're on holiday, have an amazing time and get out there, go shoot, try something different. I mean, holiday is all about that, sharpening your skills while having fun. So see you in the next episode. Bye. Oh, actually, you guys want to know how I became a photographer? I have a link in the description right below. You can check it out. I'm going to send you basically my story. It's just my story. I'm just having fun. I've never made the video on my story. So if you want to know, just drop your email below. See you guys. Bye.